Thank you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Grace. I want to put us through on how to cut and iron your warden and your bustier to give a good and effective result. So here I already have my lining cut out, and my warden is going to be placed on my lining, not on the main fabric. So what I have here, I have my lining, which I have ironed paper gum on it, and then I ironed hasty on my main fabric. So what I have here, the width of this warden is 6 inches, depending on the person's bust, and then the length of this particular one I'm using 7.5, while the width is 5 inches. So I'm trying to trim the sharp edges that will be by the sides, that is the seam allowance of the dress, and there I'm going to trim the excess that does not sit well with the cup shape. So after doing that, I will go ahead and iron it so that the gum will stick to the lining. So I'm just trying to measure it so that you all will see that what I have here is 7.5. That is, the length is 7.5. Yeah, it's 7.5, and then the width is 5 inches. So here I'm just going to go ahead and iron it out. I'm done ironing it, and like I said, it's ironed only on the lining and not on the main fabric. It's ironed only on the lining. The main fabric, what I iron on the main fabric is your haystail. Some of us call it canvas gum. So it's on the main fabric I iron canvas gum. The warden is not on the main fabric. So after I finish, I will now take it to the table and then go ahead and sew it. And that is the front part. So here I am on my machine, take it to my machine and I'm going to join it. And look at that sharp V, that place that is directly the measure at the point of my direct underbust. That is where I'm trying to give it a mark so that it sits on the center piece, and the side seam, piece sits on the same spot with the center piece. So here I'll join it. As I sew this piece, and I'll sew the other piece too, and then you see what the effect it will give. Even without the warden on the fabric, it will give me that push. And then sometimes you don't really need a warden to pad, or you mustn't use warden to pad your princess darts or your bustier. Yes, your bustier. Sometimes you just do it like some clients will not want their dress being padded because they complain that when they wash it, it takes time to dry up. So you just do it like that, and especially when it's a busted client, you don't really need to pad it. You just sew it like that, and then their bulbs will fill the cup area of the dress. So here is the second part of my this thing that I'm joining to the center front. Please, if you have stayed with me to this point, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. So when you finish, sorry about that, when you finish joining, you just use your scissors and sniff it. That is, cut the seam allowance. Just cut it maybe by 2 inches gap. I didn't do that in this video, but I did it at the table while I was ironing. So here is the lining that has the breast pad. Some people call it warden. I don't use the strong one. Usually use the soft one. I don't know, but this is the one I use most. Please, if you have stayed with me at this point, can you react, like, or drop a comment? Thank you so much. You can use the hard one if you want to, or if your clients request for it. And then sometimes, like if I want it very pushy, I double it. I iron it twice, but for this particular client, I iron it just one layer. So now I'll now take it to the ironing table, and then I'll iron it. So I will sniff it like I said, and then I'll iron it. While I'm ironing it, I will open the two sides into two. I will not iron it on one side. I will open it, and then one piece will come by the left side, one piece will come by the right hand side, and then I'll iron it out. So do you see this? This is the inside of it. This is the lining. Can you see the shape that it gives? And this is the main fabric. All right, so can you see the ironing? What I mean by open it, look at the way I iron. That was what I mean by open it. At this point I already iron it, and then while I'm ironing the main fabric, I added my canvas gum. I added it into 3 layers. I added it already, had already gummed the main fabric twice, and then while ironing it, I added 3 layers on the bust area. Instead of using that warden, I use canvas gum to pad it on the main fabric. So this is the result. Now I'll go ahead and then join it together and then finish my dress. You still hanging here with me? Please don't forget to subscribe. See how it looks like. So it will give a very nice finishing by the time it's been joined and our dress is ready. So this is the result of it. This dress is very way bigger than the mannequin, so you will not really see the effect.